began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the BYU Cougars against the Arizona Wildcats. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys?
My thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Arizona's offense comes on the field first today. Interesting matchup. Two teams that have navigated their way through the Big 12 Conference and now stand at the brink of a championship and an opportunity to punch their ticket for the playoff.
Chris, I find it so fascinating. Both of these groups in our conversations talked about not the playoff, but the fact that their first stated goal is to win the conference. And they're clearly focused on this game and this game only. Everything that'll come if they win the game, that's all well and good. But today, it's about the Big 12, and it's about taking home a championship.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Dropping back, it's Fifita. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking ankles out there. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So BYU's offense gets their first crack now. And all eyes on this running back. He's been so productive all year, but Joe, also his experience, the way that he exudes confidence, kind of contagious for this offense, I think.
I couldn't have said it better, Chris. He raises the level of his teammates' play around him. It's his vision, it's his burst. He holds on to the football, does everything well. He's the most reliable player on the field.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. To throw, it's Bachmeier. The sure hands, it's Martin. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle, but forced down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a 1st down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got it as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Arizona has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Buying time, moving to his left. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction.
And that's going to be a safety.
I absolutely love the aggressive play call from this defense. You get down there right near the goal line. Why not be aggressive? They're able to blitz, get into the backfield, and create a safety.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And here's the handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
He'll hand it off. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And the same runner's got it again. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. And the Cougars looking to keep this drive rolling. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Cougars trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So getting nothing in 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. He's got it near the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And He's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out. He can go. At the 10 now. All the way for a pick six. Touchdown, BYU. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him up 13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hunter. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Scanning the field. It's Fifita. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Wildcats will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
It's third down for the offense. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Caught quickly. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And Wildcats now will call a time. That's their first. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Wildcats will now spend their second timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. That's their final one. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Finds his man. It's Jordan. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for...
Makes the catch in his space. Here he goes. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in there.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Wildcats will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me at the half, as the team ran out of the field coming from the locker room at the half, you could hear guys yelling, "This is our chance." Both teams are in playoff contention. Both teams still in the race for the Big 12 championship game, but they have got to separate themselves right now. They've got the lead and the ball to start the third quarter. Can they start that separation right now? I'll keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Nice grab. It's Lyons. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. They feature the tight end to move the sticks. Something else, Joel, for this defense to worry about, trying to stop the offense.
Chris, I love when play callers just allow the offense to build on itself. We've seen them run the football successfully. That impacts the defense. Now the safeties are down. You've got a mismatch with your tight end. Why not throw a play-action pass? And they're able to do that for a first down. Great job by this play caller, utilizing that earlier success for future success.
And make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's running out of time here. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
That is such a good job by this defense. They are flying around. They recognize the passing concept, and then the pursuit and tackling ability in space for a tackle for loss. That is an excellent job and a great way to start out this series.
Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Fifita. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So second and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a first and goal.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on first down. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the...
He's in the clear, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Brigham Young. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hunter. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
To throw, it's Fafita. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat. It gives the offense the ball at the 32. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Touchdown, BYU. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. BYU is on top here, Joel. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. He bought some time, now lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Craig. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Now here he goes. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Cougars sideline, this running back who we expected to carry the load here today has performed and lifted his team to this big moment. The conference championship on the line, and they expect nothing less. He's been the leader all year, gotten the yards the hard way, and he's done that again today. We'll see if he can close out with a big win and a title late in the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hunter. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Good throw to the left. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the BYU sideline, it is going to be a big upset here today. This opponent was in the playoff conversation, possibly moving forward to the college football playoff. But their party has been ruined right now. Plenty of ball left to play, but guys, the momentum is all here on the sideline. Upset special brewing. The guys are starting to feel it down on the field. I'll keep you posted as to what happens here next. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeyer. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, BYU.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And it's a bunch formation. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Crucial third down play right here. Back to pass. It's Fifita. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joel, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with him, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they built, the momentum that they've created. This is a team that could be dangerous moving forward.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.